Welcome back, everybody, to the House of the Kayfabe here on YouTube. My name is Adam Harris here with the other Steve Barker, the Junk Drummer TV on YouTube. And today we've got a very special treat. We are going to do a watch along of the legendary entrance of Chris Jericho at All In. And as lifelong Jericho fans, Steve, me and you both, we agree he's the GOAT. We love his in-ring storytelling, his ability to reinvent himself. But all that was standing, neither one of you or me are really all that into his music, really. I would think it's fair to say.
The best part of Chris Jericho's AEW run is him reminding us that he can get anything over. He got the list over. He got tantrums after losing matches in WCW over.
Oh, that's right. He got the list over, the list of moves over.
And he also got a hideous butt rock song as the third most over thing in the whole promotion. It goes like MJF, maybe Jericho, maybe it's Edge now, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it's Judas.
Still one of the biggest, most over parts of AEW. And I remember it being exciting, man. AEW came to Charleston, has come here twice now, and both times we've gotten to sing Judas, and I love it both times. It was exciting, and no wonder. It's part of what makes going to an AEW show fun. It's all us marks marking out to Chris Jericho. And you're right, man. He got the song over. I kind of remember it being Sammy Guevara singing it in the stadium during the pandemic to me. Like, that's kind of like where I remember all the singing starting. But I guess no, it started before the pandemic. So I guess maybe it was Sammy Guevara, just not in during the pandemic. So I think this is going to be an interesting watch along. What do you think? This was the greatest gig Fozzy ever got?
Well, it's definitely
Steve,
one.
what do you think?
Technically, it's probably one of the biggest gigs if it's 73,000 or 82,000, whichever one you want to believe.
Whichever.
It's got to be one of the biggest gigs that any rock band has ever played. Legitimately, you say what you want to about Fozzy, formerly Stuck Mojo, but a Queen played in front of that many people. Live Aid was, that many people. We're talking about you'd have to find some legendary, like Live in Nebworth, some of those festivals in England and Europe, to find where a band would play in front of 73,000, the same population as a mid-level city in America.
These are Stones numbers. These are Pink Floyd numbers here. Not everybody plays to this sort of number. Yeah, when they do, it's an event.
And there's a reason why Fozzy doesn't.
This is going to be bigger than any of their noon crowd shows at some of those festivals they've done here and overseas.
At the Tuscaloosa Rib Fest.
Yeah, yes. Easy for us to say. Good for Jericho.
Let's get into this damn song.
I'm a member of the Jericho Appreciation Society.
I am too.
The Fozzy Appreciation Society, my membership is overdue.
Yeah,
my membership has lapsed.
It's lapsed. Let's check this song out, Adam. I mean, that's a huge thing to behold.
Is that drum riff real, or is it part of the track?
Well, we'll probably talk about that.
And so that's Mr. Stuck Mojo right there, right?
Yeah.
Did we figure that out?
Yeah. That is Rich Ward, who also was former husband of the great Daphne. And I'm pretty sure that's how these people came to be, is how Chris Jericho met Rich Ward and Stuck Mojo.
I did not know that.
You are innocent, personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out.
Okay, so
are they up there? Oh wow, they're way up there on the top of the Jeritron 50,000 here.
Now I'm going to pull back the curtain a little bit. Now, of course, the fine production that you put on every Sunday do not none of your artists play in this particular sandbox. But if you listen real carefully, there is a sweetener vocal track,
some sort of sweetener, whatever it's called. Yeah, definitely something something was going on there.
There's another vocal going on in there.
You have to though, right? In the stadium, like something's got to be on track, right? Like, I mean, I was gonna say we should not get too deep in this, but like as far as like what he's hearing, what they're hearing, like totally complicated to get right in a stadium, right? I mean,
it's 2023. We went to the moon in 1969. I saw the Rolling Stones at the Hoosier Dome in front of about 50, 60,000 people in 1992 or 3. And
home
there
of
were no,
WrestleMania 8.
very good. I set you up. There were no sweeteners then. I mean, I guess you could, I did a whole video on this on my channel about bands playing with tracks. As I said, the fine program that you help produce, none of your artists need it. Look, there's enough technology in the world for Homeboy here to have some in-ear monitors that are wireless and are wireless to a long distance. Yeah, I mean, you know, Chris Jericho singing.
Oh my.
That sounded pretty good there. I expected that note to be bad. You know what, Adam? It's a little better than I thought. I specifically have not watched this because I knew we were going to do this video eventually. There's no tune. There's no auto tune. He did not auto tune.
I can't tell what is him and what isn't him, actually, just from what I'm hearing right now. I mean, there's several things going on here, man. There's definitely some, I think it sounds definitely auto-tuned, but not him. Like he's either singing low or they've just got it like buried just enough that it's not offensive yet.
Well, I think what we have proved that the Twitter spat between him and Sebastian Bach, and you say what you want to about Skid Row, Sebastian Bach is a legitimate vocalist. I think this is proving our Canadian screamer correct. Actually, the Canadian screamer, Sebastian Bach, correct. That band's not playing. This is just the track. Wait, I heard a tom in there.
I heard some drums.
There might be drums in there. Ooh, man. What do you think this video is going to be, Adam? I mean, you know,
I want to hear it again. Whoa.
We can. I will say I do believe the drummer is playing. I'm hearing slap back in the room, so this band might be playing.
Well, man, look at the production. You got to give them credit.
You know, Tony Khan will use this as a feather in his cap every time that he sells 2,000 tickets to Collision. So, I mean, we've always got that. You know, I don't know if you were on that video we did with Reznor, where we talked about, like, this is just proof. And there were, as far as I can tell, some good matches on this show. Did you watch the show?
No, I didn't watch the pay-per-view. I mean, I'm sure I saw clips of what I needed to see. Like, it's good. Everything gets out eventually, you know, if you need to know about it. And I don't need to see all these matches, you know, but MJF like defended the titles, you know, on his own, right? Was that where this happened?
Yeah, I think, was this him and Adam Cole?
Oh, Adam Cole was not injured at this point, probably.
Right.
This seems like forever ago, man. 8 months. And look, you know what happened at this show that has gone on to change the wrestling business forever. So
obviously we've done we've done some videos on that. Like,
go back in the YouTube channel and look at that.
As every wrestling YouTube channel did. CM Punk, save us. I said on that video we did with Reznor, you know, this is proof how much the United Kingdom in general is thirsting and hungering for wrestling. They sold this shit out without a match being announced.
Yeah.
You know,
virgin audience. Yeah. Starved audience.
Where is a promotion that's going to, you know, start up in the UK and make some money?
Oh, yeah. Well, you said it, you know, I think they just don't make that much money. They just can't draw these kind of crowds.
You better watch. He's going to be blown up before the match.
I mean, you got to hand it to him, right? Like the long entrance ramp and being amped up, and who knows how the Punk thing backstage affected him. He was probably amped up from that. And again, just the production, man, there's so many things that can go wrong, like being that far away from the band and from the PA. There's PA being pointed all over the damn stadium at any point. You know, you would think there might be some feedback or something that would have to happen. You know, thankfully the production was professional, and but man, that's just like so many things can go wrong. Wireless microphones, in-ear monitors, battery packs.
Chris Jericho sings.
Chris Jericho singing. Do you think they cut away for those wide shots, you know, to make sure there was not too much of him, you know?
Nah, it's showing
giving
them,
it away.
It's showing everybody, look, this person's TikToking herself,
Oh,
singing
yeah.
along with this
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
song. It's good
Oh,
shirts
yeah.
that they have on.
Best in the world.
But like when I see people that passionate about this song, like really?
I
Like,
love
this
it. I love
song,
it.
you're passionate about this song. Like Led Zeppelin exists and you are exerting this kind of enthusiasm for this song.
It's like the best of Kiss, you know. I mean, it's not friggin' profound poetry. It's really simple words said in ways that rock and that you can remember and that you want to sing along to, man. I want to rock and roll all night, party
You're-
every day.
Adam Harris is such a sweetheart. Well, that was definitely, you know, a show that's a performance that happened, Adam.
He got his
It
gloves
happened.
on. He had his gloves on, his jacket. I'm sure he wished he could have had his platforms on, but he doesn't wrestle in those. So he would have been 4 inches taller if this was a legit Fozzy concert.
Well, see, now he's the norm. You know, that's one of the things that people, do you think that he's killing his legacy in AEW, Adam?
No. I mean, no, I don't. I mean, it beats doing nothing. First of all, I mean, he's been on
Stone Cold's
he's
not
been on
doing
television.
anything, and it's fine.
He does his podcasts,
Yeah, but he's not
right?
wrestling.
Or does he even do his podcast? He's got TV shows too. This
Yeah.
is one of the latest AEW Jericho cards. I mean, he's still relevant, still
Clinging
making it
on.
into all the products, into all the figures. They just did an exclusive Walmart figure of him. He's still
they
relevant.
make figures of everybody. They make figures of people who's not even here. I mean, he
Yeah,
doesn't need
yeah.
to do this to do
but
all that.
in this case, they made a whole series of guys dressed in purple because they all came out and did the Backstreet Boys thing when they were the Jericho Appreciation
I
Society.
forgot. That's when I was when I was still watching AEW. Who like this is what happens when artists
have full creative control.
have full creative control. Kevin Nash, you know what I mean? Kevin Nash in WCW. Adam Harris is going to be far too nice of a guy for this video. Chris Jericho is a mediocre singer at best. This isn't even the best of like butt rock. Like if you want to hear some good butt rock, you know, listen to Shinedown. You know, like Fozzy is kind of junior varsity Shinedown, if you will. But I will have to say it was impressive. He did have a number 1 hit. This was a number 1 mainstream rock song on the charts, if that means anything in 2020, whenever it came out. You know, I would never go see Fozzy, but I'll go see Jericho, baby, if they come and I don't have to drive that far.
To see him wrestle?
Yeah.
I would definitely drive to see him wrestle. He has played in this area, and I've never gone. I don't think it's just not my kind of music, and I should have prefaced that in the whole video. But it's just like even you are into more versions of alternative rock and modern rock than I am for sure, and and appreciate much more of this than I could ever even claim to know about. So it's not that I don't like Fozzy; it's like I don't really listen to this kind of music in general.
But you have sang it.
I've sang this song live, baby.
Dude, we were watching
every other AEW mark of all time.
Most of the House of Kayfabe was at this show. Me and Stephen P. New were down on the floor. You know, I had Stephen New ringside tickets. Brother Derek was right behind me, and you and Matt was just way over there. And Jericho came out. I think he did was it a contract signing? Or something.
First time it was a contract signing, I think. I can't remember what he did this most recent time.
Okay, the most recent time he definitely came out. That was the CM Punk second pipe bomb in Charleston, West by God, Virginia. And I turned around and I was like, "Are they singing?" and they were singing.
Singing.
Matt Mullins, who's also a phenomenal and way better artist, musical artist and singer than Chris Jericho. And if there's any other indication of how great Chris Jericho is at getting shit over with marks, it is you all singing this song.
Yeah. Well, it was fun to watch this video with you, and maybe we should watch some more Fozzy some other time. I think we should check more music out here on the House of Kayfabe.
We're going to. This is going to be a whole other playlist, as Stevie Richards says. The next one is going to be a Randy Macho Man Savage hip hop song.
Oh boy, oh boy!
I hope you're ready for that. It's going to be great.
Well, make sure you go back and watch the adorable Adrian Street video that we did. Imagine what I could do to you. It's really cool and fun to watch. We lost that legend this year, and it was fun to do the watch along. And yeah, we're going to do more music watch alongs here on the YouTube channel. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this watch along. It's going to be fun to do another one. We hope you'll like and subscribe and stick around for more wrestling talk here on the House of Kayfabe on YouTube.